Alright, what's up everyone? It's Green Zero here, back with another Command & Conquer 3 Kane's Wrath video commentary. Hope you all enjoyed the episode 2 of the Hall of Fame revival. That was a pretty intense game. As far as comments go, you guys, you got to be real careful with your comments. I know I say some things in game like that, but remember, it's really difficult to actually enact those counters in the game when you're actually in there and playing. Like, it's obvious to the spectators, no fog of war. This is just something I really wanted to say, like, before I started this VOD, but there's fog of war and there's no fog of war for spectators, so it's really easy for you to tell the players what to do. But if you're in the game actually playing with your game sense, with your scouting, with your knowledge, with your feel for how the game is progressing, it's a lot difficult. So people make different decisions according to what's happening. So it's not always as clear cut when you're in game as what to do as in to watch the replay. Whoa, I made that kind of confusing. Anyway, that's enough about that. Please don't try and criticize too much in the comments. You can vent your opinion, that's what it's there for. Hopefully not too many negative opinions. Anyway, we have Stoochie and HeaDeKBaTJ. It's in Russian. I really don't know how to say that. I'm going to call him Jay. I'm pretty sure I've vodded him before. He used to be a commentator, but he really kind of just disappeared. Obviously still playing though. And Stoochie there. Stoochie. Smoochy. GDI mirror on Small Town USA. And let's whip that around, get rid of that so we can see more of the map. And we have Stoochie. He's playing as the pink. Of course, his favourite colour of all time. I did get that right. Yes, he is pink. And let's whip up here. Small Town USA. Love watching games on Small Town USA. So many people are terrified of this level because really anything goes. You can rush, you can mid-game push, you can base push, you can attack, you can expand, you can tech. Anything works on this map. No, like seriously, anything will work on this map. Fast attack harassment tends to die off after the first few minutes because obviously the map can be choked up a bit with the structures here. But let's see what happens. Stoochie's going for both his spikes, obviously. You'd want to go for both his spikes. Now, being GDI mirror, they can both just run straight down the center and they can block each other. There we go, taking those two structures. So you can't really get through the middle unless you get lucky. We have Jay, who's moving, and not sure if I mentioned that whatever his name is. His real name is, well, one of his names is Jay, so I'm going to call him that. I probably already mentioned that. Alright, anyway, Jay's coming around here, and Stoochie's coming around here. And Stoochie's going to lose. He looks like he might have walked over some Tiberium, so his rifle squads are already damaged. I'm not sure if they did or if they look like they're already damaged, but Jay's easily won that one. Stoochie's got some scouts down here. They are his. Yes, they are pink. No, they're orange. Whoa, what's colorblind? Jeez, what's going on there? They didn't look orange from way back here. Orange versus pink. And Jay's going to take this structure, gets around behind. You would have thought he maybe would have run in and around, but I guess he's got these scouts here. He's going to do it here. He's probably just looking for a war factory that he knows that Stoochie's not going to kind of airfield rush him or anything like that. You know, he can see it. Alright, he can see the war factory, he can see the Conyard. He's like, alright, I'm set. He's actually going to dig a foxhole. Stoochie's going to come around, he's going to crush, and Jay's going to run, but it's a little bit too late for that. He's going to lose the scouts. Probably a good idea to cancel it. The machine gun actually has a hard time rotating sometimes, so it took a while to kill those guys. He did pull a harvester off the line for a little while, like 5 seconds or so, but not going to be too big. I guess it is a minor win, but he did lose his scouts. What is Jay doing that? He's driving around in circles. No, he's trying to micro it to the other refinery. I'm not sure if that was a good idea. I'm not sure if he did that or if that was just an automatic. Anyway, what's happening here? Jay, he has 4 harvesters. Stoochie has only... Oh no, he's got 4 harvesters. He's going for a 5th. So straight up ecoing here, not even building a comm center. Nothing queued in the structures tab here. What is Jay? He's queuing a structure. This could be a comm center. I like to go comm center after 5 and 2 if I'm going for economy. It's just really safe to have it. You know, you can go airfield tech, you can get shadows, you can get grenaders, which are all important on this level. And looks like Stoochie's going to see there's a comm center there. And this looks like an airfield. I'm going to say it's an airfield, and he's going to see that there's an airfield coming, and obviously it's going to be no surprise. Of course, it doesn't mean you should just stop building the airfield, even though it's been scouted, because you know if you build it, then the enemy knows they have to spend money on a counter to that. And Stoochie's comm center only just going down, so it's a little way behind. He has built some more pitbulls. Again, pitbulls will die out after a while. Die out. They will become less effective as the game goes on, generally because the level will become more locked down, more garrisons will be taken. The people needs room to move. It's not going to be as effective. There's a lot of chokes here, and they're not going to be able to get in and harass. But at this stage of the game, they're still quite useful, especially against airfield pitbull, which is very popular on maps like Rift, where they're open and flat. But on Small Town USA, you can do that as well. It's not going to last as long. If someone doesn't win this game very soon, they will, of course, probably disappear for a while. Unless both the sides just continue to decide pushing with that. I find that unlikely, though. Stoochie's orcas behind, he's actually going to send them out ahead. There's 2 orcas missing from Jay. I don't know where they are. I would have thought he would have waited and group them all together, but I really don't know where they are. I can't see them anywhere on the map. There they are. They're getting Stoochie's Conyard. They almost catch him, but Stoochie is aware of that. Does take some serious damage, but he's not going to lose it. That's going to be sort of a wasted attack run there from Jay. I mean, he's caused a lot of damage. And look at that, Stoochie's going to pay to repair that, so that's going to cost him a lot of money. It's going to slow his expansion down, so it may have been worth it. Stoochie has 4 Orcas here now. He did attack over there, maybe he got a tank, I'm not quite sure. Predator tank's coming out now. Here we go, this is what I'm talking about. He's abandoned his pit bulls and he's going for predator tanks. He still has Jay still has his pit bulls in the middle here. Stoochie has got his around here. He's going to try to come in. The field here is pretty open. The tanks are actually leaving this field. The Orcas are going to be vulnerable. I mean, they can try to snipe down the pit bulls. They probably will win, but they'll probably face some serious damage. And some more delayment on the expansion here. Well, what's happening down here? Orcas picking off predator tanks. You would have thought they'd go for that harvester. I don't think he's got enough missiles left now to expend. Yeah, he must have just waypointed up those tanks, and he just misses out on getting the 3rd predator tank. Oh, he probably wasted a few rounds there. Could have got that, but again, Jay has delayed the expansion from Stoochie, forcing more repairs on the Conyard, and now he's going to move again. So Stoochie's going to be falling quite far behind now, especially since he didn't get that harvester at the expansion. So now he's going to have that there. He's going to be pumping out rockets. Very easy counter here. These tanks are actually getting picked off. There's too many units here for them. There's only a couple of tanks. And Jay's moving. Oh, the Conyard is down. The Orcas got Stoochie's Conyard. The 3rd attempt. Gets attacked by Orcas, then gets attacked by pit bulls, then gets attacked by Orcas again, and he nailed it. Oh man, that was really well done by Jay. And all of a sudden, Stoochie's in a lot of trouble. He's got a lot of units, doesn't he? He's got a very big army. Unless he's planning to immediately rebuild his Conyard, he needs to start selling all his structures up and going in for a death attack. And I think Jay knows it as well. He's actually pulling his where's he pulling his tanks back to? He really needs to defend the expansion. If he can hold the expansion, which is very easy to defend because he can just defend this one entrance, you can see he's even going to take this structure. He's running those rockets there so they can't get crushed. They probably will. Yeah, they can range those guys there, but yeah, really, if he holds this attack off, he wins. I'm surprised Stoochie didn't send all his units in. He's just sending in all his tanks. And he's against rockets and Orcas. There are some pits running in now, but that's a desperation move from Jay there. They will not last too long at all. He's trying to pull his tanks around in here, and Stoochie's realised he's taking way too many losses. Here come the pit bulls a little bit late. If the pit bulls came in at the same time as the predator tanks, they probably could have come in and destroyed a lot of these units. But and here we go, the Orcas coming over the top now, firing their rockets off of that garrison wall. Probably not the best target. He is going to force those rockets. No, he's not. He's actually going to oh, pulse scan. That was a miss micro. Doesn't even need a pulse scan. Surprisingly gets all his Orcas away here, but this attack here is still going. That harvester, that is Stoochie's harvester, steals a full loaded tib. Can he escape with it? I don't think he's just going to be able to escape. There is a hammerhead. There's 2 hammerheads here. No AP ammo there. Jay clearing out those structures here. What's happening on the other side of the map? Nothing much. Let's keep the action here. And I think, there's actually still quite a few tanks here. There's 1, 2, 3, only 3. 4 tanks here from Stoochie. Gets some more tib, not a lot, but he's going to get away with that. I really don't think... Oh no, those rockets did get cleaned out, and Jay is in trouble. He needs these pit bulls to come forward. He's losing his tanks. And of course the Orcas, they only have set ammo where the tanks can just continually fire, and his harvesters are in trouble. Is he selling up his main base? No, he could sell some of those structures there, Jay, but he's obviously completely focused down here defending this area. He's pulling his harvesters back now, and I think he's not quite stalled for cash now. He's still building. He's got to do something about these rifleman squads there, but Stoochie has not rebuilt an MCV, so he really has gone all in here. And is he gonna destroy this war factory? I think he's going for the war factory. He realizes there's no harvest there, but Jay still has these Orcas. He's still got 4 Orcas. Smashes those tanks. He even has an elite Orca there. That's nice. He's got all these harvesters up here. He needs to get his harvesters back to a refinery, just wherever they can go. And now they're going to get attacked by Stoochie's Orcas. Oh man, is he going to target? Is he going to target those full harvesters? Bring up the health bars there. There's one that's full, and he goes straight forward. There you go. He's probably going to go for the next one. It's damaged, and it does have tip. He may get all these No, he switches his targets up a little bit there. And he is probably still going to get that last one with his last few units here. Take the health bars off now, and Stoochie is pushing in. Jay just doesn't seem to have any forces left. I think he could have done a little bit better job of defense here. He needs his Orcas to come back. He needs at least 1 double A turret just to scare away these hammerheads and stuff like that. But I think he's trying to spam up some rockets. One of Stoochie's harvesters goes down. He does have 2 tanks here. I didn't realize they were his tanks. They are so badly damaged, they're not going to be able to do much at all. And Stoochie's last harvester there does escape. There is 1 hammerhead here. He's got some infantry forces down here. What's happening up here? The Orcas are actually going in, and Jay has ordered some harvesters to get tib from the other field. And oh no, turn around. There's still more harvesters to destroy. He's actually, where is he going? I think maybe he's trying to catch these guys on the deck. Obviously, maybe looking for an expansion. Maybe he's going to target pit bulls. Jay, what are you doing? Why are you expending rockets on pit bulls? Those pit bulls are only $700. Those Orcas are $1,100. You can't really be attacking pit bulls at this stage of the game. He needs to get these guys up here, and I think he's realised it now. He's going to go back and kill those guys. It's not going to matter. He isn't going to lose. Oh, where's he going? Jay, you let those... Oh, maybe he expended all his ammo. I'm not sure. It looks like he's heading back to base. But he's got pit bulls down here. He's got 1 harvester there. He did have another harvester there. He hasn't sold one of his refs. He could even sell his other war factory or send his tanks. Oh, he's got 2 war factories and he can't fund 2 war factories and he's losing more harvesters. So he needs to manage his base. He needs to sell those structures off there that aren't necessary anymore. He really needs the money to recover himself. He still has his orcas here, but they are bunched up a little bit and he didn't send them back to base. That is interesting. I'm a little bit questioning that, Jay. He didn't actually send them back to base before, and they are going back now. Oh no, there's pit bulls. Oh no, there's the Jay's pit bulls, and he is going to attack Stoochie's orcas. Is he going to get one? He gets one. That's good. Very heavily damaged ones there. He's not going to pursue them though. He's going to pull back. Again, what has Stoochie got? He has got an MCVA. He could sell one of his refineries as well. So both these players not really realizing that they could sell off some of their structures. Or actually, maybe Stoochie can't sell his structures. I mean, he might be able to sell his comm center and a ref. Depends if he wants to build shadow tanks, but I really don't see shadow tanks being that effective because he's only going to have a couple because he just doesn't have money to produce more than 2 or 3. Well, if he got 3, I suppose that'd be alright, but they'll be very vulnerable to orcas. He has 1 harvester remaining. He has a hammerhead and 3 orcas. He needs to get a ref down super quick. He could just send everything he's got to his expansion and try to defend it and recover, but of course that means that Jay is going to be able to recover significantly as well, and we're going to go into the late game. Neither side has a tech center. There's been so much attacking and fighting that it's really too difficult for any of these players to think about tech, especially since Stoochie doesn't have a build order. That elite orca, I have a feeling he's going to go heroic, just judging by the comments that was left on the first page of the replay there. This one has made it to the popular replays tab. Oh, orcas flying around everywhere. Pity they can't shoot each other. They don't have tail guns or anything like the Vertigos do. And he's going to come in here and look at that. He's going to snipe down another harvester. Jay's orcas are just chilling around like, oh, we can't really do anything about that. And those orcas are actually going to keep searching. Where is Jay? Is he attacking? There is an attack going through up here. There are some peoples running through. They are being recalled back to their base, but they're taking a very dangerous path. These infantry are going to have a field day just destroying those guys there because those peoples can't do anything against them. And here we go. Something got destroyed. Looks like Jay lost one of his orcas, not the elite one. Did destroy some units there. There is an attack happening up here. Shadow tanks. Jay's shadow tanks are under attack, so you built 2 of them and they just got completely dominated. Oh no, one of them is going to escape just. I'm surprised he hasn't dropped any. Oh man, he's building combat units when he's got no economy. I don't think he has any harvesters left. No, he has no harvester. He chose to build shadow tanks when he knows his opponent has orcas. I mean, here we go. He's destroying the orcas now. If he sent the orcas with the pit bulls in a tight attack force, he would have been okay. But he's taken out all of Stoochie's air force, and that was a major blow. That hammerhead will just escape, and these 4 pit bulls are going to escape. So every unit's going to count now, and it looks like Stoochie's about to place down a refinery over here. Are you going to place it, Stoochie? Yes, place it down. Need money. Nah, alright, there's peoples there. He could just place it down and power it down there. That would free up his build queue at least. No, he's going to place it down here. He has no refinery. He has no harvesters as well, except for the one he just built then. And what has Jay got? He's got a harvester. I don't know where it's going. There we go, selling off a lot of his structures. Even sold his tier 2, so both sides now at tier 1, although both sides do have an airfield and those orcas are out and about. Where are they? There they are. They're over there. And these 2 shadow tanks now are protected by these 4 pit bulls. It only takes 3 pit bull shots to destroy an orca, and let's see, he just hasn't rebuilt any anyway, so it doesn't matter. I think this is going to be pretty hard for Stoochie. He should just basically move everything he's got up there. He needs to keep that 1 hammerhead alive, which is veteran. If you've got a rocket squad in there, he could definitely kite around. Oh no, he sold his MCV. He sold his MCV. Oh man, what is Jay doing? He's got that 1 harvester still. He's got 2 harvesters. Needs to make sure that they don't gather up the tiny itty bitty bit of tib. He could even move these rifleman squads as scouts and move them around. But yeah, the game it's slowing down because both sides trashed each other's economy and then just decided not to rebuild it. Jay building a lot of combat units when I was thinking, hey, you're gonna run completely out of money in a second, and he has done that. Let's see what's happening here. It looks like Stoochie is losing his pit bulls here to these orcas, but these orcas are going to come through now. He needs to finish off that last pit bull, and he is going to lose an orca. Every unit's going to count here. That elite one is being fired at, but it will be able to tank extra damage, obviously because it's elite, it has more armor. But one of the orcas did get shot down. That shadow tank now just carving through these infantry units here. Is alongside the war factory, so it's getting repairs, and he is going to he's going to pull it around and behind. No, he loses it, and he has got a rocket squad in that hammerhead, so Stoochie there. That's what I was waiting for, and it is paying dividends now. He's got this rocket squad up there, and he lost all his units on the ground, obviously, because there's a tower, but he can't do anything against this one in the air now. There's nothing to stop it. Does he have any units? Oh, Jay's got nothing. He's got orcas. They can't shoot down air units. He's got these 2 shadow tanks coming around, but they will die as soon as that that Hammerhead decides to turn around and go back, and here we go. He needs to watch out. There is a Pitbull there. He's going to have to get out of there. Yeah, he doesn't have AP ammo, so the Hammerhead itself isn't going to be that powerful. He needs to watch out. A Harvester is going in the wrong direction. Doesn't want to go down there. Those Hawkers are just going to, they're going to eat that for breakfast. Probably doesn't even need to waste the money on, waste the ammo on it. He's got these Pitbulls to clean it up. Probably could sell the tower. He's got 2 Harvesters up here. Stoochie needs to do something about that. And here we go. These Orcas coming through and smashing that one Harvester there. And this Hammerhead just trying to finish up this Shadow tank here. Will it destroy it? Obviously it will. There's like a little bit of animation glitch there. It's back there. Oh, we have a heroic. Oh, I got a heroic Hammerhead. It was not the rocket squad inside. It was actually the Hammerhead. That's good because now I can self-repair. It's got so much armor and so much damage capability now that it's going to be pretty hard to stop with just Pitbulls there. Look at that. The Pitbulls hardly do any damage to it whatsoever. He's going to need a slingshot or something. But he doesn't have tier 2. You can't build any air defense aside from rocket squads and Pitbulls, and that's not going to work. He's just going to keep building Pitbulls, and I just fear, look how little damage that does. It actually repairs itself just about completely by the time the next rocket hits it. And he's just going to keep building these. Oh man, he's got to realize, hey, I need a comm center. I need to get these guys to harvest some Tiberium. There's no way he's going to be able to build up his forces if that Hammerhead just sits there. A few more tanks from Stoochie going down here, so I can't believe it. I'd love to see the resource tab. This game is going for quite some time, and neither side is really harvesting anything. I mean, the expansion fields haven't even been touched, really. Sells off his war factory. He realizes now he needs a comm center. He's going to need a AA battery to stop this Hammerhead. And once the rocket squad goes heroic, well, that's going to be, yeah, I don't think he's going to be able to stop that. How's he going to stop that? Oh, he's selling off his airfield, though. He's selling off major stuff at home. He does have 1 Harvester remaining because Jay's Orcas are still ferrying around and destroying units there. Does he have heroic rocket squads in there? No, not yet. They haven't got the red tracer on. And there we go. He's about to drop the AA turret. There we go. And that's going to be able to protect him because the AA turret is going to be able to put continued fire on it. And his rocket squad just went veteran. Not veteran, he just went elite, so only 1 more level now. He needs to watch out. Yeah, he can't risk losing that Hammerhead because he'll probably lose the game because Jay still has Orcas. Those Orcas can't do anything to that Hammerhead. But the Hammerhead can actually shoot down the Orcas because it has the rocket squad in there. He needs to be careful. He's getting shot up. He's got to look after that. And he has 2 Pitbulls here. Oh man, both sides just don't have any units to do anything with. And Jay actually has a heroic Orca and 2 veteran ones. And this Harvester, dead meat. It is so dead. And there we go. And he sells up. Oh no, this is risky because he's down to his last 3 structures. He can't afford to lose those structures. The Hammerhead's probably going to fly back. If Stoochie, he should go for the airfield. I mean, it's easy for me to say that, but is he going to pick up on that? I think he has straight away. As soon as I've picked up on it, he's picked up on it. So you guys in the comments criticizing everyone, well, you can't criticize now because Stoochie's doing exactly what he needs to do. And there's no build radius. He can't plant down. He cannot plant down a AA turret. He's moving his MCV. He can plant down a new airfield because he does have a comm center. He has no harvesters though, so he should just sell and sell and sell and plant down a new... Oh, he's got heroic. Oh, he put a laser field on it. Well, you can't save that, Jay. You cannot save that, alright? It's going to die. I think he's trying to get the last couple of structures. Is he going to be able to do it? There's a few rifleman squads here. He needs an APC or something because he's going to be in trouble. He's actually paying to repair the war factory. I don't think that's a good idea. And is he going to shoot the Orcas or is he going to shoot the airfield? He's actually going to shoot the airfield. I mean, he can't rank his units up anymore. This is probably going to be the last attack run for these Orcas. What are they going to shoot? I think Stoochie needs to not sell anything because otherwise he's going to lose this game. He needs to not sell anything. He can't build a tower. He needs to foxhole a rifleman squad somewhere. And these Orcas are actually going to come through and destroy these Pitbulls. Oh man, he needs to sell and foxhole something just to protect his last structure. And what is it? He built a Predator tank. What did you build a Predator tank for? What's that going to do? Oh, he's going to lose his war factory. Bam. Oh no. Oh, there must have been another engineer there because that power plant just got captured and the Orcas just destroyed that power plant there. Oh man, Stoochie, you panicked. You panicked. I think that game could have gone either way there. So Jay obviously had another engineer I didn't see because it was under the tree there and took the power plant at the same time as the war factory, then dropped the last power plant. Stoochie, I think he should have built an APC as his last unit, and I think he should have sold off at least one of those structures and foxholed because with the money he got from the sell-off, he could have foxholed. Again, me sitting here telling him this doesn't really help him. And when you're in the heat of battle, you know, when it comes that close, you don't really want to do anything like, you know, you got to really know what you're doing. So you can't blame Stoochie for caving at the end there. But Jay, that was remarkable at the end there. I thought he was going to lose that for sure, especially with I'll look at the kill death ratio, 0.99 to 1.0. So it doesn't get much closer than that, or 0.01. Let's go to the resources graph here. Here you go. Obviously, stoochie lost his Conyard, and then he just basically spikes and leached a few loads here and there. Jay had a little bit more, but his kill death ratio, what was his kill death ratio? That's actually better. Let's look at his structures. Units created 70, so he created less than stoochie. Obviously, he had to build buildings, and stoochie wasn't building any buildings, so he's just building more units. So that's why he had more structures. Structures created 14 to 31. There you go. So Jay built 17 more structures. That's why he has less units, and he got more money. He was pouring it more into his macro, but of course stoochie just pouring everything into units, realizing he was probably going to lose, just went in, and that's why Jay's economy deficit is the way it is here. Let's go down. Pitbull and Predator Tank. Predator Tank favorite unit for stoochie there, and we have 67,949 from stoochie and 82,811 from Jay. So that's 7750. It's about 14,000 in favor of Jay, so it's not as much as you would have thought it would be. I mean, for a 17.5 minute game, that's just a noticeable advantage, but really not enough to turn the game completely in your favor. But yeah, that hammerhead at the end of the game there, I thought that stoochie was going to win that game for sure. Again, everyone's going to be saying, oh, he could have done this at the end of the game, he could have done that at the end of the game. But when you're in the game and you're under that much pressure and you can't see everything and you don't know what's going on, you try to react to that. So don't be so harsh in the comments, because Jay did a lot of things as well, like just continually pumping out pit bulls and just getting them sniped one after the other. And he did it about 4 or 5 times before he decided to sell his war factory and change his strat. So that was, I mean, I thought he could have defended his expansion a bit better in that first attack, because he must have realized stoochie's got no Conyard. If I just defend this one base and screw my main, that can just die and I can just sell it off. If I just defend my main, no, not my main, my expansion, I'll win the game. But stoochie boxed the attack a little bit by bringing in all his units one after the other, not all together. Structures, obviously, that's supposed to be like that. Oh, my voice, hang on. Alright, there we go. I don't know what was happening then. I need a drink. Units up and down. You can see stoochie obviously having more. And then there was a major battle that Jay lost right there. And then this is where they were fighting over that expansion at the start. And Jay kind of could have done a better job at defending, but stoochie could have done a better job at attacking. But really, when it comes down to it, they're pretty even players. Leveling it back and forth. stoochie losing a lot towards the end there. Probably mainly infantry when he tried to attack Jay again. But really, Jay built a lot of combat units halfway through the game when he really should have been rebuilding his economy. And a lot of those combat units just got destroyed by stoochie because he just had a better unit combination there. I mean, Jay's orcas were phenomenal, but stoochie's one hammerhead was pretty phenomenal, and the fact that he had more ground units to clean up Jay on the ground was pretty good. So that was a very good game anyway. I've been talking about this for a long time. I know a lot of people don't hang around for the stats. I've seen the analytics on YouTube. People usually stop watching once the game's over, but anyway, that's the stat recap. I'm Green Zero. Hope you all enjoy that replay, and I will see you all next time.